It is fully decentralized. There's more than 600 nodes processing transactions and maintaining the ledger. And importantly, each of those nodes enforces all of the system rules. And unlike on most other blockchains, those nodes are enforcing censorship resistance as well. There's more than 120 validators. We're probably the only major blockchain with no in-protocol incentives for block production or running a validator. People run validators because they want the network to work. They want the network to be robust. They want the network to be reliable and decentralized. They're run by individuals, businesses, universities.
The year is 2025, and the financial world is flipping on its axis. In the shadow of mainstream news, something quietly monumental is happening. XRP, a cryptocurrency often dismissed by skeptics and adored by its devoted followers, is stealing the limelight in ways no one could have imagined. You've probably heard the wild claims before. XRP will hit $10, $100, even $1,000. But what if I told you that the truth might be even stranger than the speculation? Stick around, because what 3,000 XRP coins might be worth in 2025 could leave you questioning everything you think you know about the future of money.
And so we found this very interesting tech company called Ripple that we're going to invest in, right?
Okay, what is Ripple?
So Ripple is basically a platform to allow people to transfer money from bank account to bank account, person to person, really securely, really simply, really quickly, okay? So we found this company, we thought it was really, really interesting, and it runs on this stuff called XRP, which is a cryptocurrency, but basically it's just a way to get value from here to there, okay? So we're meeting with these folks, and they're explaining to us, the people that run it, this guy Chris Larson and a guy named Brad Garlinghouse, and they run it, and they're talking about the ethic of this company and this platform, and how they actually really care about being an ethical company and giving a portion of this platform away to people that are doing good in the world.
Let's backtrack a bit. XRP hasn't exactly had the smoothest journey to get where it is today. For over 4 years, its price has been suppressed, battered by regulatory battles with the SEC. At one point, it wasn't even available on major exchanges during the 2021 bull run. Investors were forced to scour obscure platforms to get their hands on it. But now, XRP is back on Coinbase, Binance, and nearly every major trading platform you can think of. The very institutions that once distanced themselves from it are now welcoming it with open arms. Why? Because XRP has always been different. While other cryptocurrencies market themselves as speculative assets or store of value, XRP was built with a purpose: revolutionizing cross-border payments. And this isn't just theory, it's happening.
As I mentioned earlier, we're now 2 years and 2 months in, or 2 years and 1 month into the lawsuit. SEC filed suit against us, saying that our sales of XRP represented sales of unregistered securities. And from the beginning, I thought it was very clear that the facts were on our side and the law was on our side. And I think as you have seen this play out and you've seen the filings in the court, that the judge certainly is hearing our arguments. There's been, I think, the SEC's behavior, and some of it has been, I would say, embarrassing as a U.S. citizen.
Behind the scenes, Ripple, the company that created XRP, has been forming partnerships with major financial institutions worldwide. While the United States has dragged its feet due to regulatory red tape, Ripple has been quietly making moves in regions like the Middle East, South Korea, and Japan. These are not small players. Ripple's technology is being integrated into banking systems that handle trillions of dollars in transactions annually. Every one of these partnerships creates demand for XRP, which is used to facilitate these transactions quickly and cost-effectively.
And I think that the community in Japan and the technology community and the innovation around that has really been pioneers. That certainly, I think, was true in the earliest days, and enthusiasm for what crypto could be, and respect for how the XRP ledger was architected differently in terms of speed, in terms of scalability. But quite frankly, the other thing that was unique and different about Japan was a government and regulatory environment that created a framework to be clear about how crypto would be regulated.
This isn't just another cryptocurrency with flashy white paper and big promises. Ripple's partnerships bring real-world utility. Picture multinational banks using XRP to transfer millions across borders in seconds with negligible fees. Compare that to the outdated SWIFT system, which can take days and cost a fortune. You can see why some analysts call XRP the future of international finance. When you connect those dots, it's easy to imagine how XRP could surge in value, and why holding even 3,000 coins could be a game changer.
I was always concerned that one of the limiting factors for Bitcoin's success was this idea of anti-government, anti-bank. And I always felt like if we're going to rewire how financial infrastructure works, it's not going to be through a parallel system. It's going to be by improving the existing system. And so when I first heard about Ripple, I was compelled in part because it felt much more smarter. And let's work with the system. Let's work with governments. Let's work with banks.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to talk about the numbers because that's what everyone wants to know. Just how high could XRP go in 2025? Historically, XRP has had its moments of glory. Remember the frenzy in late 2017 and early 2018 when XRP shot up to nearly $3.84, briefly becoming the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap? It was a dizzying rise that stunned even the most seasoned investors. Then came the crash. Regulatory scrutiny, a bear market, and Ripple's legal troubles with the SEC all conspired to send XRP into a tailspin.
What about this yesterday, this lawsuit filed by 18 attorneys generals, I believe all from Republican states, suing the SEC, saying that they are allegedly overreaching when it comes to crypto regulation? Did you know that that was coming at all?
We did not, and I say to all 18 of those attorney generals, welcome to the party. You know, look, we have been fighting, Ripple's been fighting this fight since the very beginning.
Yet despite its challenges, XRP has remained one of the top cryptocurrencies by market cap. Even in the most recent bear markets, it has held its ground better than most. As of today, XRP is hovering around 60 cents, a far cry from its previous highs, but a testament to its staying power. Analysts are now revisiting their predictions, fueled by Ripple's recent legal victories and expanding global partnerships.
That don't expect the price to basically move in a straight line. It's very normal to see a little pullbacks here and there along the way, which sometimes can happen, yes, for XRP, but oftentimes, especially during the bull markets for XRP, it's actually quite normal to see pretty much vertical price action. It's very normal to see moves like this in XRP, basically straight to the upside. So keep that in mind during these bull markets. XRP can get pretty violent, even to the upside.
Could XRP hit $5? That would mean a market cap of approximately $282 billion. Ambitious, but achievable given its growing adoption. What about $7? At that price, XRP's market cap would need to hit nearly $395 billion, making it one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies in the world. And then there's the $10 mark, a milestone that would require XRP's market cap to soar to $564 billion. While these numbers may sound lofty, remember, XRP isn't just riding the crypto wave, it's rewriting the rules of the financial system itself.
A $5 XRP is here right this second. Grayscale launched their XRP Trust today, and guess what? You bought it through them. They got their XRP valued at $20. People have done the math, averages out to about $5 per XRP. They obviously sell all of their stuff at a premium, but it is very interesting because this price is 100% going to happen one day. XRP pumped about 10% off this move. And on top of that, the SEC chairman's getting investigated, On top of that, we should get some appeal news here in the next few days. Look, if they don't appeal, you're going to see $1 XRP.
To put this into perspective, imagine you're holding 3,000 XRP coins. At today's price of 60 cents, your stash is worth $1,800. Not bad, but nothing to write home about. Now let's fast forward to 2025. If XRP reaches $5, your 3,000 coins are suddenly worth $15,000. At $7, you're looking at $21,000. And if XRP hits the elusive $10 mark, you're sitting on $30,000. That's a life-changing sum for many people. But what if the predictions are wrong? What if XRP doesn't just meet expectations, but shatters them?
XRP will reach $10,000 per coin. It was designed and programmed to move trillions of dollars daily, hundreds of trillions of dollars per year. And I'm gonna do a simple whiteboard explanation to break it down, how XRP will reach 4, 5, and yes, I even think that 6 digits is possible for XRP over the next decade.
There's another factor to consider, the macroeconomic landscape. The world is undergoing a financial transformation, and digital currencies are at the heart of it. Central banks are exploring digital currencies, and blockchain technology is becoming a cornerstone of the modern financial ecosystem. Ripple is uniquely positioned to benefit from this shift. Unlike Bitcoin, which is often criticized for its lack of scalability and high energy consumption, XRP is fast, efficient, and scalable. It's designed to handle the kind of high-volume transactions that global financial systems demand.
But we're in a new crypto market cycle. We're in a golden age of crypto. I do think that we are right to be bullish, and the bias is still on the upside.
Can you get a little bit into the nuance of this election as a driver? I mean, there's the idiosyncratic parts, the promise of a more supportive regulatory environment, but there are also a lot of implications that we can take from Donald Trump's policy plans and some of the statements he's made. That would have macro effects. I think that would be positive for Bitcoin. So talk about each side of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's start just on the crypto side, which is that we can expect to see a sea change in the regulatory environment towards crypto. It's absolutely the case that crypto has spent the past 4 years fighting with one hand tied behind its back, fighting on an uneven playing field, facing significant, regulatory prosecution.
Then there's the potential for an XRP ETF. ETFs have been game changers for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, making them accessible to mainstream investors and driving up demand. An XRP ETF could do the same, opening the floodgates for institutional money. Imagine the price movement if hedge funds, pension funds, and retail investors all pile into XRP simultaneously. It's a scenario that's not just possible, but increasingly probable as Ripple continues to win its battles against regulatory agencies.
Another milestone, let's call it, for XRP, which is this idea that you have asset managers now filing for ETFs tied to it, started by Bitwise. What is the prospect of having that spot ETF tied to XRP anytime soon, and what do you think it'll mean for the price of XRP?
Look, I think we clearly are seeing ETFs have been popular. The United States SEC was dragged kicking and screaming to approve the Bitcoin ETF in January. I think you've seen about $17 billion flow into that ETF. I think it's the fastest growing ETF in history. It's very clearly demonstrating there's demand from institutions, there's demand from retail to access this asset class. So the XRP interest has grown. You've seen 2 or 3 ETF filings happen around XRP. And to me, it's just inevitable. You're going to see not just Bitcoin and ETH, you're going to see an XRP ETF.
But let's be realistic. Not every prediction is rosy. The crypto market is notoriously volatile, and XRP is no exception. For every analyst predicting a $10 price tag, there's another cautioning against over-optimism. After all, XRP's price is influenced by many factors, including market sentiment, regulatory developments, and competition from other cryptocurrencies. Yet even the skeptics can't ignore the momentum building around XRP. Think back to the early days of Bitcoin. People laughed at the idea of it reaching $1, let alone $1,000 or $60,000. Now those same skeptics are scrambling to understand how they missed out. XRP is at a similar crossroads. The groundwork has been laid and the pieces are falling into place. The question isn't whether XRP will rise, it's how high it will go and whether you'll be ready when it does.
This community is more active, more vibrant, more entrepreneurial. I mean, it's just awesome. Like I see the momentum and the excitement here, and it's just very palpable. The U.S. market remains, frankly, a laggard. The U.S. regulatory environment, even though Ripple is at the tail end of that, and I think it's strange to me that XRP is in such a unique position, and that the market hasn't kind of rewarded that. XRP in the US is one of the few things we can say definitively is not a security.
Ripple's ongoing saga with the SEC has undeniably cast a shadow over its performance in the crypto market. However, its potential comeback in 2025, coupled with the allure of emerging projects like Rex's Finance and Pluto chain, has investors wondering where the real wealth-building opportunities lie. Let's dive deeper into the nuances of these tokens and why the crypto landscape of 2025 could redefine expectations. Ripple's potential for a 2025 rally is a hot topic, with predictions ranging from steady growth to an ambitious 1,000% increase. As it currently hovers around 55 cents, optimistic projections see XRP climbing to $2.50, $4, or even $6 if regulatory hurdles are resolved favorably, and global financial institutions solidify their partnerships with Ripple's cross-border payment solutions. This would position XRP as a dominant player in the future of digital transactions. Yet such growth might pale compared to the meteoric rise that newer tokens like Rexus Finance and Pluto Chain promise.
We made a strategic and conscious decision that about 75% of our hiring over the last 2 years has been non-US.
Yeah.
Why do you want to hire people here when your market is not here? Or you want to be closer to your customer. You've heard a lot about customer centricity in the panels and discussions over the last day and a half or day. And that's sad to me that we're offering high-paying jobs and we're doing a lot less hiring in the United States. We've still grown in the US, but again, when 75% of your hiring is non-US, that's a sad reality. So what you do when that happens, when you don't have clarity, is you go to where there is clarity.
Right.
And you have markets like Japan, you have markets like the Middle East, UAE, Dubai, Singapore. I highlighted the European Union earlier, certainly the UK. These are not random small countries and markets.
Rexus Finance is gaining significant traction in the DeFi space due to its innovative approach of incorporating real-world assets into blockchain networks. By tokenizing assets like real estate, commodities, and intellectual property, RXS unlocks liquidity in traditionally illiquid markets, making it a revolutionary force in decentralized finance. With predictions of a jaw-dropping 27,414% increase in just 77 days. RXS offers what could only be described as life-changing gains. This surge is supported by its overwhelming pre-sale success, raising millions in just a few stages and catching the eye of institutional investors without compromising its decentralized ethos. Its presence on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, coupled with a comprehensive CertiK audit, bolsters investor confidence in the project. These factors collectively project RXS as a token with a low entry barrier, but massive potential for exponential returns. For those seeking rapid, transformative financial growth, Rexus Finance could very well outshine Ripple's more measured climb. Meanwhile, Pluto Chain emerges as another formidable contender, combining the robustness of Bitcoin security with the versatility of DeFi. By creating a hybrid Layer 2 blockchain, Pluto Chain aims to integrate smart contracts and DeFi applications directly into Bitcoin's ecosystem, addressing a long-standing limitation of the world's leading cryptocurrency. With Pluto tokens priced at just $0.101 during its pre-sale, the entry point is attractive for early adopters. The project's focus on low transaction fees, EVM compatibility, and seamless migration for Ethereum-based applications to Bitcoin's network underscores its potential to become a game-changer in the DeFi sector.
Wanted more liquidity. I had these assets sitting idly, and it shows you how DeFi is a powerful tool to access more liquidity.
You didn't go to the bank, you didn't wait 45 minutes on the queue, you didn't sign 300 papers,
no.
You didn't, did all this, prove your Kyle chassis,
no.
and all these things, right?
No, it takes about
You did it
12,
from your phone.
It takes 12 seconds
from your desk.
12 seconds to get a loan approved on Aave, right?
Yeah.
That one block on Ethereum.
Okay.
So,
isn't this the most beautiful thing
so
in
nice.
the world? It's
so nice.
Yeah.
Pluto Chain's emphasis on security is another critical aspect, as evidenced by its solid proof audit. In an era where crypto scams are rampant, this rigorous security protocol provides investors with the assurance that their assets remain protected. Moreover, the project's dedication to anonymity and privacy further cements its appeal among investors wary of surveillance or data breaches. As Bitcoin continues its upward momentum, Pluto Chain's innovative solution to bridge Bitcoin with DeFi could pave the way for unprecedented growth in this niche. The 2024 US elections also injected fresh optimism into the crypto market. Pro-crypto policies are anticipated to create a favorable environment for tokens like XRP, which recently saw a 16% increase following Bitcoin's all-time high of $87,332. However, Ripple still faces considerable resistance at critical levels, such as the 93 cents mark. Until it clears these hurdles, reaching an all-time high remains speculative. Analysts suggest that while Ripple may break the $1 barrier, achieving $5 or more in the near term is a long shot without extraordinary catalysts. So, what's the takeaway here? Holding 3,000 XRP coins in 2025 could be like holding a golden ticket to the future of finance. Whether it's worth $15,000, $30,000, or even more depends on how the next few years unfold. One thing is certain, XRP is more than just another cryptocurrency. It's a movement, a technology, and perhaps the key to unlocking a new era in global finance. And as we edge closer to 2025, the clock is ticking. Will you be watching from the sidelines, or will you be part of the story? The choice is yours, but remember, opportunities like this don't come around often.
Market sell-off, but not for XRP. It is exploding toward the $1 mark. Right now, it stands at 87 cents. This is a gain of 4.5%, as investors in the seventh largest cryptocurrency are optimistic about the future of the now $3 trillion industry under a Trump presidency. The blockchain payments company Ripple, which uses XRP to enable transactions, jumped dramatically since election night. And it saw big surges earlier this week on speculation that its CEO held a meeting with the president-elect following his victory, and speculation that anti-crypto SEC chief Gary Gensler might soon announce his resignation.
As we look ahead to 2025, the future of XRP is filled with both promise and uncertainty. Will Ripple's legal battles finally pay off, leading to massive gains? Or will the crypto world shift focus to newer projects like Rex's Finance? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think XRP will perform in the coming years?